So, your insurance company has already offered you money after your car accident in Alabama. And maybe you need the money, and maybe the offer seems reasonable. Or maybe you just want this over with. So now you're probably wondering, should I take it? Well, here's what the insurance company does not want you to know. That first settlement offer is extremely unlikely to reflect the real value of your case. Let's talk about why. Insurance companies don't usually make early offers to help you. They make early offers because you may not understand the full extent of your injuries. You may still be treating, or you may feel financial pressure. In a nutshell, the insurance company is trying very quickly to dispose off your case for pennies when they know that your case is likely worth thousands. Once you accept a settlement, you typically sign what's called a release of claims. That release closes your case permanently, even if your injuries become worse later. So, this is why the first offer is rarely the full value. On your luckiest day, an insurance company may take into account only a portion of your current outstanding medical bills. They may allot a very low value for your future medical care. They may or may not include anything for your pain and suffering. And in considering these amounts, their main goal is to pay you as little as possible and close out your claim ASAP. They usually do not account for your future medical treatment, lingering back or neck issues, a permanent impairment, long-term wage loss, or emotional distress. If you were hurt in an accident and you are still treating, you have no idea what the full extent of your injuries are. Settling your case with the insurance company before knowing the true extent of your injuries and future care needed is one of the most common ways an injured driver loses value in their case. But wanton conduct changes everything. This is where the insurance company takes the maximum advantage of you. If the at-fault driver was driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, engaged in road rage, street racing, was excessively speeding, or in any shape or form was driving with reckless disregard for the safety of others, that conduct would probably rise to the level of what's called wantonness in Alabama. And here's why that matters. Cases that involve wantonness conduct are not ordinary cases. They may increase overall valuation of the case, support punitive damages, change the negotiation leverage significantly, and presents much greater risk to the insurance company at trial. A quick example to keep in mind: if you were in a wreck and you were barely hurt, but the person that caused the accident was driving, let's say, under the influence of alcohol and had minimum policy limits of $25,000, I would never let you resolve the case for below those policy limits of $25,000. In cases that involve wantonness, an early settlement offer will never account for the full value in this case. And accepting this quick offer would mean that you just walked away from thousands of dollars. A common fear that people have is, hey, what if this is the best offer I will ever get? Well, that's exactly what the insurance company wants you to feel. It's a valid fear that people have, but ask yourself, have you finished treatment? Has your doctor released you? Do you know if your injuries are permanent? And have they fully investigated all the facts surrounding the at-fault driver's conduct? If your answer is no, then you do not know the real value of your case. While an early settlement never makes sense in a wantonness case, there are times when accepting the first offer is reasonable. For example, if you have no injuries, a one-time treatment at an urgent care with full recovery, or no ongoing symptoms. But even then, it's important to know what you're signing. Once you sign the release, you cannot reopen your case. Even if your injury worsens, surgery becomes necessary, or long-term limitations develop. That's why clarity about the extent of your injuries is extremely important before you sign a release. In a nutshell, if you have received a quick offer from the insurance company for your car accident in Alabama, one thing is clear: you've got a good case. So before you sign anything or give any statements to the insurance company, make sure that you fully understand the value of your case. Because once you accept the settlement offer, your case is over. Clarity about the injuries that you sustained, their long-term impact, and the value of your case can prevent regret later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out all of our other videos for all things Alabama auto accident education.